Before I get started, I'm gonna give all praise and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, the honest and apostle, elders, great millstone, grew well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that preaches truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. It's a quick little lesson through the spirit by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect. Now, I meant to do this lesson a couple days ago, but this topic's still on my spirit. The name of this lesson is everything is based on faith. Everything you do, from the smallest to the biggest, it's all you have to have faith, or you have to you have to have faith to go through whatever situation you're in, good or bad. A wise man once told me, you gotta believe the Lord is with you in everything you do. You have to have faith in everything you do, man. You know, because the scriptures say this, uh, straight to the point. Uh, Second Corinthians 5:7, and 5:7. It say, "For we walk by faith, not by sight." Right, everything is done by faith. You know, when you in this truth, because this truth is a faith based doctrine. So you have to first and foremost go by the Spirit, move through the Spirit. Then after that, move to faith. Continue to have faith. Because your faith is what's gonna cause you to move by the Spirit. You know, of whatever you have going on, man. Because you're gonna trust in the Lord, man. When you moving by the flesh, you're not putting your trust in the Lord. You're putting your trust in your own flesh and your own emotions. Not a flesh field, man. But you have to put your trust in the Lord, and let the Lord direct your paths, like the scriptures say. And what's that? Proverbs 16. You know, the Lord, He create the steps, man. You know, but this is just something on my spirit. Because just talk about how we're prisoners of hope, man. You know, so we have to continue to hope. We have to continue to hope in that spirit. This sign say vision. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit, man. But mission. Wow, that's kind of call on it, but that's the spirit. Because we see the vision, and the mission is to finish, to endure to the end. You know, and to go hard and and at the end. But prisoners of hope, man. So we have to continue to hope. We have to continue to hope in Yahweh Shah Shah and the promises that He have stored for us, man. We're about to receive everything, and then some, and then more. Actually, because the kingdom is for eternity. But even just on this side, the stuff we go through on a day to day, on a smaller level, because that's on a higher scale. That's high level things. But even on the smaller level, just your everyday living, you have to have faith. You have to move with spirit, and you have to have faith even within your everyday life and what you do. Rather this is going, hopping in your car, going to work or work out, or whatever your day to day life consists of. Man, you have to have faith in. Um, 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 thank the Lord for what you have. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna grab this real quick. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter uh 2, verse say, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith." So there you go. The just is the Lord's elect, man. The ones that's in his truth that follow after Yahweh Shem Shah in truth and sincerity. You know, that hear his voice and follow him. That's that's who the just is, you know. Oh, and they're also Israelites, you know, from one of the tribes. That's who the just is. But it said the just shall live by his faith. And key word say his faith. Because at the end of the day, the Lord, he's dealing with the men of the nation of Israel. You know, and he's only dealing with the men of the nation of Israel. You know, and he's only dealing with the elect men of the nation of Israel this side. You know, so the circle is even tighter and tighter, but it said the just shall live by his faith. So you're gonna continue to trust in the Lord in all things what you do, man. Because that ultimate faith, vision, that ultimate mission, like that sign said, is you know, it say that we what's that one scripture? I'm gonna grab it real quick. In Romans, one of my favorite scriptures, man. Romans 8 and what's that? 24 say, for we are saved by hope, a hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why do if he yet hope for it? But if we hope for that, we see not, then do we and with patience wait for it, right? So, you know, the we're saved by hope. The things we don't see, those are the things that we're hoping in, man. Because you don't hope in things that's already present. You hope for things to come. You hope for your paycheck to come. You hope for, your fucking government assistance to come. Whatever, your that's promised to you that you're gonna receive. You hope for that to come until it do. And when it do come, you're supposed to thank the Lord for that. Because the Lord is the one who gave uh you know just fucking waking up day, man. You know what I'm saying? Having another opportunity to serve watch me on the shop, man. You know? So the whole point is have faith in everything you do, man. Because everything is based off faith when you witness truth. And the Lord gonna guide you and direct your steps. I got another scripture that I'm gonna close out with this. This is the book of Matthew chapter 21 and 22. It say, and all things whatsoever ye ask in prayer and believing, ye shall receive. So there you go. So you have to pray to Yahweh Shah. It's about praying without waste. The scriptures mention different things about having your trust in Yahweh Shah and continuing to have that faith. Because the Lord, He's going to make a way for the same. In a world where there is a will, there is a way. And the will is the will of Yahweh Shah. And through the will of Yahweh Shah, He's going to make a way. That's why we ought to say, Lord willing, man. That you see how the trust, the different scriptures that goes into the trust and the dependence on Yahweh Shah. Just that alone, we ought to say, Lord willing. Because hey, at the end of the day, we hardly guess right. We don't 100% know exactly how things play out, man. But we have faith that things play out the way we hope it to be, and that is receiving the salvation, getting delivered from the third world's destruction that's about to take place. Not being a victim to the hour of temptation and bowing down to the system. Those are the things that we hope to escape, and overcome as we get closer to the end, man. You know. So Lord willing to satisfy with that. We'll close out, giving all praise and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash, the honest and positive elders of Great Millstone, who will peace and blessings to the whole elect that preaches across the four corners of the earth. With that, I'm gonna say Kwam Yasharala and Shalom about the ball.